screaming! Hi, welcome back to Molly Does. This week we're doing croissants. We're going to be reviewing the top 3 best croissant places in Melbourne, and then we've also got our favourite croissant place and a 7-Eleven croissant. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Okay. Fergie boy, here's a plate. We have 2 coffees. You can't have a croissant without a coffee. So this is a 7-Eleven croissant. Has a bit of shine to it. Looks like there's a bit of butter there.
Doesn't smell fantastic.
It smells old.
Does.
Ready?
Pretty dry.
Doesn't really taste like much. No butter.
Coffee's doing the heavy lifting.
It is what it is. Like, if you want a cheap croissant, go to 7-Eleven. I think they're like, what, $2?
3.
Oh really? That's not even that cheap.
No.
I would invest. Put in that extra $1 and get a better croissant. What are we rating that?
4.
I'm gonna rate it a 3. It was kind of bleh. Croissants! Ferg and I got up this morning at...
Sorry, I got up early.
Ferg got up to go for a skate. We left the house at 10:30 and that's why it was so hard to track these croissants down. Moving on to our favourite bakery at the moment, which is Alison's bakery. It's in Paran. This is her plain croissant. That's what the chocolate croissant looks like. It's got a good sheen to it.
It's your classic shape as well. It doesn't have the stripes like some.
It's like a French bakery, I'd say. The best thing about her bakery as well is she does these Swiss cheese toasties and they're incredible. They're so good. Like Ferg and I just ate one before. So these ones were how much? We bought so much stuff from Alison's because we were so hungry. They're no more than $5. We also got this jam from one of the bakeries.
It instantly though.
Oh my god.
It's like fluffier, butterier. But like, look at the inside, look.
It's so soft, there's so many layers on the inside. So much better. It does taste better than like a normal.
I would say this is slightly above your everyday croissant.
An everyday croissant. Oh my god.
That goes up to like 7 for me.
I was gonna say 7.5.
Oh, good. That's just a really solid croissant.
You're not gonna be disappointed with that croissant ever.
Yeah.
And it's still so fresh. So highly recommend Alison. Thank you so much. I prefer the plain, to be honest. You still have the layers, like you can see them. And the chocolate is really nice. The plain, I think.
Croissants are also a lot better warm.
Every croissant tastes better with the coffee. I'm gonna rate it a 7.
7 is pretty solid for that one.
Pico, we're gonna give you some croissant. We'll give you some of the 7-Eleven. Pico, look at me.
He's kind of.
Oh, good boy. Do another wave. Good boy. There you go. Okay, we're gonna move on now to Noisette. They're a company that is all over Melbourne. I think they have quite a few, and they do catering as well. We got 2 items. They ran out of plain croissants, so we've got an almond croissant.
Cinnamon cruffin.
Cruffin. Cruffin. Both of these together were $9, which is pretty. $9.10.
It's alright.
You can see the almond layer. I'm not a big fan of almond croissants.
It's not my favourite croissant. It's very dense for me. I like the light fluffy
A
one.
good almond croissant isn't dense, in my opinion.
Sweet.
They're not crunchy. This isn't very good.
It's pretty standard. It's not unpleasant.
Like, you can't taste the almond flavour as much. You want to taste the almond flavour in an almond croissant. I don't love it, and I like almond croissants. I'm gonna give it a 4.5. It needs to taste like almond, and to me that doesn't really taste that strongly of almond. Otherwise I'd just buy a plain croissant.
Still a 5. This is technically still a croissant. It's a croissant muffin. Cruffin.
It's a cruffin. Looks like on the inside.
Looks pretty good.
Did we... Oh. Croissant.
I don't know, I like it a lot better.
It has a good flavour. But then again, not that cinnamony. Do you agree?
That is true. It's because they're using cinnamon sugar on it. Cinnamon.
I'm a big flavour girl. I think I notice flavour quite a lot.
Also not that buttery for a croissant.
No, I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10.
6. Next patisserie is Tivoli.
We got to Tivoli really late and this like big family was right in front of us and we saw like a platter of all these items. We were like, oh, we're gonna be able to get some stuff, and then they ordered everything except 2 items. So we got the very last 2 items, which are, I don't even know what they are.
That was
a type of spice. It's a
cardamom.
Cardamom, like caramel scroll.
Oh, it sounds like lemon. Not lemon. It feels quite dense.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. The fact
Well,
that...
no, it's not a croissant. It's a denser pastry.
Yeah, but holy shit. It's like
You
a
have to
rock.
smash it on the table.
Well, you do if you're checking if it's smashable.
The jam was 10, so these were 5-ish.
The caramel bottom is delicious.
The bottom is pretty good. Well, it's not my favourite on the list. I'm rating that. Flavour-wise, that's pretty good.
It has great flavour, but it's just like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's so dense.
6.5.
I think I'm gonna give it a 5.5. The other item we got is this cake.
Never seen anyone hold cake like that.
Chocolate cake.
It's flourless. So gluten-free.
It's flourless, gluten-free.
Chantilly cream.
Chantilly cream.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
That's very soft. That's really nice.
Very soft and melty and like chocolatey.
That's a good cake.
I'm gonna rate that an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. We need to do like a celebration. Yay! This is from Lune. You can really see how shiny that is. So Lune is it's actually not a factory or a patisserie as it says on their website. It takes 3 days to make one of these plain croissants. I think they use the lamination process.
I think the 7-Eleven one is also 3 days old.
Compare what they look like. Very different colour.
Very doughy.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like
light.
Light, and you can hear like little crisps.
Oh yeah. We're gonna eat it. We're very excited. We've been wanting to try them for a while.
That smells exactly how you want a croissant to smell. You just rip the entire inside out. You rip the entire inside out.
Floofy.
I mean, that's the best one.
I see why we spent a while lining up. See these little layers peeling off? They're the crispiest little layers. Perfect amount of crunch on the outside. Good amount of butter. Tastes beautiful. Super fluffy. Nah, I'm gonna rate that a 9.5 out of 10. It hasn't killed me. The day that I meet a croissant that kills me, it will get a 10.
I think that's fair.
I feel like I'm gonna vomit.
I have a lot of food inside me. Also a 9.5. I think it's very difficult to give anything a perfect score these days.
Yeah.
These days? Who am I?
But it is the most expensive, and they were $5.50 each, so $11 for 2 croissants. Which is like, if it's a 9, I would pay it, but would I line up and get that every week?
No, not
Hell
every week.
no. Is there anything else to say?
Baguette Eiffel Tower.
Baguette Eiffel Tower. We like croissant. Pico likes croissant. Pico is a croissant.
Croissant? You just not say the end of that word.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant! That is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as I said, please give it a thumbs out because it supports my channel, and subscribe if you would like to. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at these beautiful croissants. You guys will see tomorrow for the continued croissant week. Because like when this is happening the next day, there'll be another video. Should we do a little kiss?
Sure.
I meant to the camera, Ferg.
Oh.
Bye guys!